case, our parent category might be videos. So now daily devotional would show up as a subcategory of videos. If we were talking about gospel meetings, we could make it a subcategory of gospel meetings. Or we could just leave that blank, click add new category, and it will show up as a parent category, as a main category. If you have tags, I always do for my videos. My tags are around here somewhere. I know where they are on YouTube. I'm not sure I know where they are on Vimeo. Well, let's go to YouTube and find them. There is the admonition channel. If you're not subscribed to...
And now?
Wow, that was loud. If you're not subscribed to the Admonition Daily Devotional on YouTube, if you'd prefer to receive it that way as opposed to receiving it by email, shameless plugs all over the place here. Just come over here and click the subscribe button. Come up here, and you can also subscribe as well as get a free recording of the congregational singing album we created at Polishing the Pulpit. So, I'm looking for the most recent one. I do get sidetracked, don't I? Here's our video. Let's stop it. Let's pause it before it starts playing. Somewhere in here you can find the tags. I don't know where it is anymore. Oh, well. I guess if I signed in, that would allow me to have access to them. These are the things that happen when you do something live. You may or may not find everything you're looking for. Oh, well. You could type tags. I don't guarantee I spelled all of that correct. So then you can select a featured image. If you have a featured image already for your videos, you could select that. If you have a generic image, you could select that. Or you could take a screenshot of your video. Let me show you a very quick way to find a screenshot for a specific video. If you have put that video on YouTube. If you've put that video on YouTube and you go to the address bar on YouTube for that video, this is assuming that video's processed, it's been on YouTube for a time, and let's say you want to use the YouTube thumbnail, you could take that video where it says $V equals and copy that area right after it. It's called the ID, the video ID, and go to Google and do a search for that. Now that's a fairly unique string when it comes to search engines, and lo and behold, it shows up as exactly one result, that video. You could then click over to the images, and there's the image thumbnail for that video on YouTube. Now that's just the generated one. The automatically generated one. You could go update that. If this was your channel and you updated the video and you put a new one in there, you could go update that, and the search engine would take a while to go find the new one, maybe a day or two, but a day or two later, maybe an hour or two later, just depending, your new thumbnail would show up here as the search result instead of the old one. So let's just utilize this one as an example. Open that image in a new tab, and there's the video. It's me. It's ugly. I'm in the middle of talking. It's far from spectacular, but we'll save it out and we'll use it as the thumbnail. episode 300. Set featured image. Okay. So we can do a lot of additional things, but that's all that's necessary. You say, okay, Aaron, that's how we did Vimeo. What about YouTube? Well, you remember this URL that we have for YouTube on that page where we were watching the video? If we wanted to do YouTube instead, we click this plus and click YouTube, and that's how you do. Everything else is exactly the same, but that's how you do YouTube. Okay, well, what about Facebook? Facebook is a beast that does not get along with me, and I don't get along with it. But I use it because I have to. I also have to have two-factor authentication for Facebook. Okay. So let's go to one of these videos right here. Okay, here's a recent sermon. We live streamed that. Maybe we want to embed that video. Let's not do that. If you want to embed a Facebook video, you go to the video itself and you click show video URL. All right, so there's the video URL. Right click on that and copy it. I believe this works. Facebook. I thought that was supposed to work that way. Maybe it's under share. Share. All right, I'm failing. Did I mention I hate Facebook? You could download the video and upload it to YouTube. That would work, but that would be terribly inefficient. All right. So I may renege on Facebook. To be fair, I don't use Facebook for this. I find Facebook's system for adding content that was on Facebook over to a website is terrible. That's just a personal opinion. You may have a different personal opinion. If you're the owner of a page and that video is on a page, I think you can actually do this from inside the video library. So you go to Publishing Tools, Video Library, and let's see if we can grab one of these and figure out how to do this. Okay, there's information about it. Well, the answer is I don't remember now. Copy ID, edit video. Maybe it's just this URL. Let's try this one. No, that one didn't work either. Okay, well, I give up. I don't know which one it is. There is a way. If all else fails, do a Google search for embed Facebook videos on your website or on WordPress, and you'll probably find it. So we would just click publish. Obviously, we only want to keep one of these. If you're inside the editor, and this is just the main WordPress editor, if you're inside the WordPress post editor and you want to delete something, click on the 3 dots and click remove block. So we'll just leave the Vimeo version there and click publish. You can click view post, and there it is on your site. You're good to go. Now, if you've done that and you want to add an area for recent items like recent daily devotionals or something like that, recent videos, you can add those here. We discussed that as we were building these sections. So return to the videos for adding new items to your homepage. One other thing, some people have noticed it, is this bar, and maybe a few of the bars on this page are off center from the words. And I wanted to show you how to fix that as well. I don't believe all of them are, but some of them are showing up that way. And it is because sometimes on some screens, the width of 30% is actually larger than the max width of 40 pixels or 400 or 350 pixels. So if I can get my tongue untied, what you can do is you could actually change this to 30% as well. Because what was happening is the line was starting. The way these calculations work, it's got 35% of the page over here and 35% of the page over here, but it was starting here at 36% and going 350 pixels, but 350 pixels wasn't far enough to fill the whole space. So it was stopping short of its full allotment of space. So if you make the width and the max width both 30% and click save. Now if we go to the front page, you'll notice it covers, not only is it in the center, but it covers more space. So that was just a coding error on my part. You can check any of these little lines that are there. Again, this is an area where that layout function is very helpful. Instead of trying to click on this little tiny line, you could have come in here to location, said, oh, okay, I know what, there's a line in there, and check it. And you'll notice I did it right here on this one. This is 25, 25 and 25. So that one will always be in the center. We'll check this one. Okay, I messed that one up too. Websites are never perfect. There's always something you will find that you did not do correctly or you need to improve on, and you have to go back and fix it. So I think this was another one someone mentioned is not perfectly lined up. I'll have to look at that one and dig into that one a little further. There will be a new update coming for the homepage that updates all of these classic columns to the new columns and explains the new column format. So we'll talk about those at another point in time and work on solving a couple of these lingering issues that we have. So we've talked about updates. We've talked about backups. We've talked about downloading backups. We've talked about adding YouTube or Vimeo videos and found out that adding Facebook videos is hard. You could always add an image and a link to the Facebook video, provided that Facebook video is public. That would work. You could direct people to Facebook for that, which is what Facebook wants, by the way. That's why they make it hard, is they don't want somebody to watch Facebook videos on a website. They want people to log into Facebook to watch those videos. So that's something that that we can work on another day. I think that's what we're going to call it for today. I've been going for an hour, and I'm tired. So hopefully you've got something out of this. Hopefully there's some value here for you. It solved a few problems that you've been looking for solutions for. We do have a upcoming video that's going to be released inside the course for this free download. It seems as though there were some folks who didn't figure out, and maybe because I didn't do it properly or didn't upload it properly, didn't figure out how to utilize this free download area. And so we're going to do an updated video for that that will also explain where we're headed with the forms on the site. I want to make those better for you and easier to use. And so that's something that we also have coming. So this free download button and the page that it goes to, as well as getting these forms working for you with consistency, as well as the normal contact forms, which are right here. You'll notice we've got an issue right here with Ninja Forms. I have ended up being less than happy with Ninja Forms since I started using them. So we may be moving away from that to something else, but we'll discuss that in the videos inside the course, and we'll probably do another live session soon. Let me know if you like these live sessions. We're, of course, going to email this out to all of the subscribers of the course, but give me feedback. Let me know what you think. If you make it this far into the video, congratulations. If you've made it this far into the video, you certainly deserve an award and maybe to hear my voice even more often. So remember, subscribe on YouTube to the Admonition channel if you haven't already, and subscribe by email. If you want to subscribe by email to hear my voice every morning, you can do that at colliervillecoc.org/daily. Put in your name and email address and hit submit, and I will send you a daily devotional almost 365 days a year. It doesn't end up being quite 365 days a year, but we're on episode 300. We did it all last year. That gives you a good perspective on how many days I took a break or missed. But appreciate your presence, appreciate everything that you do for the kingdom, and hope that you continue doing it and continue to do more and go out there and make good websites. Have a great day.